on my most recent wheeling trip, I loaded up and headed out to AOAA in Shamokin, Pennsylvania, and met up with the guys for a little weekend snow wheeling trip. To be honest, I'd never been snow wheeling, so this was a new experience for me. The scenery up there at that time was absolutely gorgeous, and it turned out to be a great day. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a lot of video recording that day because I was in the YJ, and it was a really rough ride. So most of the footage you're going to see was actually taken by JK Crawler. I'll leave a link in the description for you to check out his Instagram stories. So the last couple of times we were at AOAA, we mainly stuck to the eastern side. This time out we wanted to check the western side, which goes really deep into the trail. Derek was leading us, and we were able to go back about 3 miles on green trails until we hit this blue trail hill, which turned out to be quite interesting. John tried for about 4 minutes in his JKU, and unfortunately he had to pull cable to get up.
Running 30 psi up there? Huh? So you're running 30 psi up there?
Hopefully you can tell by these pictures how steep and aggressive this hill really was. Then Zach tried next, and it took him about 2 minutes, but he was able to get up in his 2-door JK. Finally, Nick tried with his JKU Rubicon 4-door, locked up 37s, and after about 3 minutes, he pulled cable to get up.
Back up, go driver, or back up driver and go passenger a little bit. Keep coming back. All right, now straighten out. Asshole. It's funny because he hates mud.
Sorry, D.
Finally, it was my turn, and I thought for sure I was never going to get up this hill. What followed next completely surprised not just us, but all of the onlookers from the side-by-sides and quads that were sitting there watching.
Get it, boy. Get it. Get it, boy. Get it, boy. He's past the hard part. Get her, boy. How you like them apples? If he doesn't Kid Rock it when he gets to the top. That's awesome.
Sadly, once we got to the top of the hill, we attempted to make a switchback and had to spin around in about 14 inches of snow. Unfortunately, at that point, John snapped his driver's side front. For the next hour and a half, we played hell trying to get him back the 3 miles to the main entrance and back onto his trailer. After we got him spun around, the first obstacle we hit was about a 200-foot incline. He was able to get about halfway up himself, and then we had to pull his winch all the way out and latch onto a tree.
Pulling good on his winch. Look at John getting tag teamed.
Once we got closer to the top, we had Zach latch on to the passenger side of his Jeep and pull him up the hill that way to keep his Jeep from falling driver's side into the ravine below. Once John was safely back and loaded up, we headed out for the last 90 minutes of the day. Current situation, my buddy Nick led us onto a trail that hasn't been seen since probably fall. It's all fresh snow. We've maybe made it, I don't know, 500 feet into the trail. And yeah, we're totally committed. You know, we got about half an hour to get off this trail and back to the trailhead before they start calling us wondering where we are and when we're getting out of here because the place closes. Yeah. Good times.
The tree mounts that bitch.
You're in a tree. I know. Hey. Keep it reversed. Up against the tree. Turn to the passenger. Get the front tire spinning. Again.
Unfortunately, I didn't film an outro. I'll try better for the next one. Please give me a follow on my Instagram or my Facebook for more content.